Unit 2, the skill of interviewing. 1. In groups, discuss the questions below. 1. Why is interviewing an important skill for journalists? Because it is a way in which they find out information from people they need to be able to ask questions in the right way, and listen carefully to the answers to make sure they get accurate information. 2. Do you think there are times when journalists should not interview people? Yes. When people have suffered a great loss or experienced a tragedy. 2. Imagine you are Ahmed, a young tennis champion. A newspaper reporter is going to interview you. He has prepared some questions. Read through his questions below. Questions for Ahmed. 1. How old are you? 2. When did you start playing tennis? 3. Why do you like tennis? 4. What competitions have you won? 5. How often do you train? 6. What is your ambition? 7. What advice do you have for young people who want to be tennis players? Work with a partner. Imagine that you are Ahmed and your partner is your friend. Refer to the reporter's questions above and tell your friend what the reporter asked you. Use the model dialogue below to help you. When you have finished, change roles. Student A. What did the reporter ask you, Ahmed? Student B. First, he asked me how old I was. Student A. Then what did he ask you? Student B. He asked me when I had started playing tennis. Answers. 1. He asked me how old I was. 2. He asked me when I had started playing tennis. 3. He asked me why I liked tennis. 4. He asked me what competitions I had won. 5. He asked me how often I trained. 6. He asked me what my ambition was. 7. He asked me what advice I had for young people who want to be tennis players. Grammar recall. Read the sentences below and match them to the usage on the right. 1. My teacher asked me why I was late. I replied that the traffic was bad. 2. The director reported that the company had made a large profit. 3. We will help the police as much as possible, said the boy. 4. Stop talking, said the teacher. 5. To be, or not to be, that is the question. Hamlet. Direct speech is used. A. When it is important to convey the exact words that someone has said. B. When we want to bring something to life or create a sense of drama. C. In fiction and oral narratives, reported speech is used. D. In reports and newspaper reports. E. When reporting conversations, questions, and statements. Read the sentences A, F below. Match each sentence to one of the verbs in the box. Write the sentences in reported speech into your exercise book. Begin each sentence with he. Use each verb only once. Example: my food is cold. Equals complain. He complained that his food was cold. What's the time, Ahmed? B. You must arrive on time, Mary. C. I like your new dress. D. Let's go to the cinema. E. Sit down, children. F. I'm hungry because I had no breakfast. Answers. A. He asked Ahmed what the time was going to the cinema. B. He insisted that Mary arrived on time. C. He said that he liked my new dress. D. He suggested that we went to the cinema. E. He told the children to sit down. F. He explained that he was hungry because He had had no breakfast. Activate your English. Interviewing a partner. Make a list of 5 questions to ask a partner. Try and make up interesting questions that cannot be answered only by yes or no. What countries would you like to visit? Australia and Brazil. In pairs, ask and answer the questions. Note down your partner's answers. Then find a new partner and report your first partner's answers to your new partner. Fatma said she wanted to visit Australia and Brazil. Really? That's interesting.